For the past 12 years, life has looked very different from what it once was. 12 years in a wheelchair can teach a person many things. It changes the way you see the world. It changes the way you understand people. And most importantly, it changes the way you understand yourself. During these years, many powerful life lessons revealed themselves. Lessons that could never have been learned in comfort. Lessons that only arrive through struggle, through unexpected change, and through moments that seem impossible to overcome. One of the first lessons learned is that accidents can happen, and accidents will happen. Life does not ask for permission before it changes direction. Sometimes those accidents are so powerful that they reshape your entire life. They may alter your plans, your body, or the path you once imagined for yourself. There are accidents that seem cruel at first. Accidents that leave scars, both visible and invisible. Accidents that may deform the body but somehow transform the soul. But over time, a deeper truth begins to reveal itself. Those life-altering moments are not always tragedies. Sometimes they are blessings in disguise. Sometimes they are the turning points that push a person toward becoming the strongest and most authentic version of themselves. At first, it is natural to resist them. It is natural to feel anger, confusion, and grief. There may be attempts to hate what happened, to erase it from memory, to pretend it never existed. But eventually a question appears. How can something be hated if it transformed you into a better person? Instead of fighting the past, there comes a moment when it becomes easier to embrace it, not because it was easy, but because it shaped who you became. And once that acceptance arrives, something remarkable begins to happen. The pain starts turning into purpose. Another lesson learned over these years is that life is incredibly unpredictable. Life is not a straight line. It is filled with unexpected turns, sudden storms, and moments that arrive without warning. Everything can change in the blink of an eye. One moment you are living the life you planned. The next moment everything looks different. The future you imagined disappears, and a completely new reality stands in front of you. In that moment, a choice appears. You can allow those changes to break you, or you can allow them to shape you. Every day becomes an opportunity to grow stronger than the day before. Every challenge becomes a chance to become wiser, kinder, and more resilient. What happens to you in life does not define who you are. What defines you is who you choose to become after everything has happened. Adversity tests the human spirit. Pain challenges your courage. Difficult moments reveal your character. And when you continue moving forward despite the hurt, despite the fear, despite the uncertainty, you slowly become someone stronger than you ever imagined possible. Over time, the heart begins to fill with something unexpected. Contentment, a quiet gratitude for the journey itself, a realization that even the hardest chapters of life contributed to the person standing here today. 12 years of reflection also reveal something important about people. Adversity has a strange way of showing you who truly belongs in your life. There are generally 3 kinds of people you will encounter during your toughest moments. The first group consists of those who simply walk away. When life becomes difficult, they disappear. They do not claim to stand beside you. They do not pretend to support you. They quietly leave when things are no longer easy. Surprisingly, these people deserve respect. Their honesty reveals the truth quickly. They do not pretend to be something they are not. The second group is more complicated. These are the opportunists. These people stay close, but not for the reasons you might hope. They remain near your success, your strength, or your influence. They stand in your shadow because they benefit from being there. In public, they may claim loyalty. They may present themselves as your supporters, but deep down, both of you understand that their connection is not genuine. These individuals often return whenever success appears. They seek their share of the light that you created through your struggle. The healthiest response is simple. Pray for them, wish them well, and then set them free. Liberating yourself from toxic relationships creates space for healthier ones. When the wrong people leave your life, the right things often begin to happen. And then there is the third group. These are the rare and beautiful souls who quietly stand beside you without asking for recognition. They do not seek attention. They do not demand credit. They simply remain present. They do not need to share your spotlight. They do not need the world to know their loyalty. They show their love through their presence, through small actions, through silent support that speaks louder than words. These are the people whose hearts carry unconditional love. These are the people worth protecting and valuing more than anything else. Life feels lighter when such people exist in your world. They are the unsung heroes who walk beside you through every storm. Another profound lesson is about pain itself. Many people believe pain is weakness, but pain is not weakness. Pain is strength in disguise. Pain has the power to open the heart. Pain teaches compassion. Pain creates understanding for the struggles of others. Healing does not come from the outside world. True healing begins within. It grows from your own willingness to accept what happened and move forward with courage. When someone is experiencing pain, it often means they are beginning a powerful journey, a journey toward becoming an empath, a person capable of feeling deeply for others, a person capable of offering healing to the world. Everything begins with one small step: acceptance. It is perfectly okay to feel vulnerable. It is perfectly human to feel sadness, fear, or uncertainty. These emotions do not make you weak, they make you human. The world we live in can sometimes feel upside down. Kindness is often questioned. Compassion is sometimes misunderstood. Being gentle can be mistaken for being weak. Strangely, people are rarely questioned for cruelty, but they are often challenged for kindness. Even in such a world, there is a simple choice available every single day. Choose kindness anyway. Choose compassion anyway. Choose growth anyway. Work on yourself. Improve yourself. Become a little better each day than you were the day before. The past 12 years may not have revealed how the story will end. The future still holds many unanswered questions. Some stories may never truly end. They simply continue evolving. But there is one thing that will never appear in this story. You will never read that the journey ended with giving up, because no matter how difficult the road becomes, the decision to keep moving forward will always remain stronger than the temptation to stop, and sometimes that single decision is the most powerful victory of all.